Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, welcome to the final episode of the Gear Slum 2020
ever.
ever. This is your one-stop shop for all things guitar culture nonsense, and I am your host with the most, Aaron.
I am your co-host with a little bit more Phil.
And I'm your beast with the least, Cole.
And I'm the medium with the medium.
Oh.
And the jello.
And the jello.
So dumb.
We slum it hard so you don't have to. Go on.
Listening to an episode, a relatively recent episode with my wife, and
My
I said
wife.
Monica, and then one of the two of you said Monica.
Yeah.
And then we both, all of us, tangented on that thing, and then I paused it and tried to explain to her, and I literally could not find the words to start with, like, okay, so here's the thing. Ross from Friends, Bill Cosby, like, I couldn't even, I'm not even, maybe you guys can explain it. Like, why?
Us sounds like Bill Cosby sometimes.
Yeah.
It's very simple.
Okay.
Or it's
See?
more that our impressions of the
Yeah.
two
Yeah, that's what it was.
held together.
And that's the thing.
They probably don't sound anything alike.
No, they don't.
There's first of all, summary is actually a really difficult skill. And so, Aaron, I commend you. Second, our Ross, our collective
Yes.
Ross, and our collective Bill Cosby,
Uh-huh.
for some reason, sound the same.
It's the weirdest thing.
And that's part of the problem. Or
My wife and I the other day were talking about baby names, and I said, what about Theo? Theo. She said no. I was shot down.
middle name, please, middle name, please, middle name.
Do you know?
So we can say Theo.
You can say it.
Do you know what you're having yet?
Yeah. Twins.
Whoa.
Yes,
We were on a
he's
break.
having a Luke,
One
and,
penis, one
a
vagina.
Luke and Leia situation.
Did I know that?
You didn't,
Oh.
but I did tell you.
Yes,
Oh. When
I
did you tell
remember
us
this like a month
I
ago.
remember knowing it.
I remember that I told you in
I
a
remember
group
the
chat,
fact that I
and
was
then
pushing hard for.
and then we talked about it for a little bit,
Yeah.
and then we talked about something else, and then
that?
you
Oh,
came
so
back,
probably,
and
yeah.
then you talked about the other thing, and you never went back
So
to
it's
it.
not. It's not
And I was
because
like,
I'm a jerk.
I'm pretty
totally.
sure he didn't see it. Yeah.
It's not just
Okay,
because I'm a
maybe.
jerk.
You know what's weird though? Because
Kids?
obviously you're gonna name them, right? You
Airline
give them
food?
names,
Oh,
but people start
have
like
to name them.
people want to suggest names to you, right?
that's a weird. Yeah.
Which
Yeah,
that's
not
it's
just as
not-
a joke. They
like,
want to.
I'm not gonna-
legitimately.
take your suggestions, but whatever, feel free. But the weird thing is, because
Yeah.
they're twins and one's a boy and one's a girl, they want to suggest like names of like famous male female duos,
Like Sonny and Cher.
but they're almost always like romantic partners. And I'm like,
Yeah, that's weird.
no, not naming my two children after a pair of romantic partners.
Were Sonny and Cher? They were married, right?
Yeah, that's
They
weird.
were, yeah.
They were
That's
married.
still pretty
it should
good,
be
though.
It should be. They should be suggesting famous
Luke and
brother
Leia.
sisters.
Yeah, Luke
not-
and Leia's
You
fine.
obviously you already
Yes.
said Luke and Leia, right, Phil? Probably. I mean, I don't
Yeah.
remember the conversation,
Yes.
but I can guarantee
immediately,
you did.
and that's why I remember is because I was
Obviously.
like, you have to.
Like someone's like, oh, you should
Yeah.
name them Jim and Pam. It's like, no,
That's weird. First of all, the
definitely no.
relationship is kind of screwed up to begin with. Like
Right.
maybe Jim
and that's
should have
like
treated
an
her more
unhealthy
like a
relation.
sister.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, not gonna do it. Anyway,
Okay, let me
doesn't
see.
matter.
What's another?
No, they don't.
brother,
Luke and
sister?
Leia
Okay.
is, just for the record, that's a terrible choice of names.
It is.
That's like
It's very
you're basically
unhealthy
locking
a
in
lot
like,
of
hey,
different-
there's this one movie that now my children are going to be associated with for the rest of their lives.
Yeah, and I don't even like it that much.
Yeah, exactly.
I think it's like a 4 out of 10, basically.
It's like
I would rather
thing
name
to say,
them Finn and Ray. I would rather name them Finn and Ray.
as a thing to say, it's fine, but as an actual name to give your kids, it's awful,
Yeah,
and that cannot be disputed.
canonical.
It cannot, and it
canonically
will
be.
not be disputed.
Nah, cannot.
And that's canon.
Exactly, and that's on canon.
That's canon be disputed. Guys, this is our New Year's Eve
Dead
episode.
ass.
So, what are you going to name them?
I don't know yet.
You were saying you were talking
Okay,
about.
this
kids'
is our
names and
New
you never
Year's-
finished it.
Yeah, that was the story
this
that
New
we
Year's- it
I
is New Year's
suggested Theo.
Oh,
That was the whole story.
Theo.
Leo.
I think
Theo
we're gonna
and
keep
Vanessa.
the names secret.
Are
We
you
haven't
gonna keep the
settled. We
genders?
haven't.
Secret is a
We
good
haven't
You're
name.
going to
settled
keep
on
the
anything
genders
yet.
secret?
Yeah, we're not
You
telling
did-
anybody.
Like you did
Forever.
with me? That'd be a good
It's
gender
gonna
reveal
be-
for like all the people who forgot what the genders are going to be.
It's going to be 2 children named Secret and
Yep,
Secret.
Ben. I'm gonna name them 1 week and a while. It's been 1 week. It's been a while.
Oh, dude.
So
I
since
like
this
that.
is our New Year's Eve episode,
Sugar
that means
Ray. And,
this is our last.
Smash Mouth.
No, Bare Naked Ladies.
Sugar Ray and Smash.
No, we're
Dude.
making different recommendations.
Oh,
I think you should name one of your kids Smash Mouth.
Smash Mouth. That's a great
Smash
name.
Mouth. I think I'm
There's
gonna
this-
name them Sweet Baby Ray.
Have you seen those TikToks of people recommending
Gwen?
names for like country kids?
No,
Kids that are kind of like
Gwen,
cowboy kids.
Gwen Stefani Abubo, and
Mark McGrath.
what's the Sugar Ray guy's name?
Mark McGrath.
Mark McGrath Abubo.
I got there before you did.
Gwen Stefani Abubo.
He's really enjoying himself over there.
Thank you.
He
I
is.
mean, okay.
He's in his own universe because of internet latency.
Yeah. So this is our last episode of the year. So there's a couple things I want to do,
Oh.
and one of those
Doodles?
is I'm going to introduce a new
Yes.
game,
Oh.
and this game takes us back
new
to our
game.
roots, talking about gear, talking about guitar gear, talking about guitar culture nonsense, the world of guitars and guitar-related accessories. And this game is called Movie Movie. The premise of the game is simple. I will give you the synopsis of 2 movies, meld it into one,
Okay.
and your job is to guess the title of the 2 movies molded or melded into a portmanteau. Let me give you an example. Let me give you an example.
I hope
So,
you don't. I hope your example isn't one that I've already prepared. Aaron.
so if I were to say to you, this is a story about a recently divorced man who goes back to start a fraternity at his private boarding high school where there's a big
Right.
Nazi problem and one guy is hiding his Jewish identity.
Oh, let me old school ties.
Yes, old school ties.
Boom.
Oh, wow.
Perfect.
Oh.
That was pretty good. Dude, I
Dude,
remember
cold, quick
I
and
saw
see.
School Ties when I was like too young, probably.
Probably.
Whoa, dude.
Yeah, that's a good one. So that's the example.
That's a good example.
Then
How
that's
many more do you have?
I have
total?
several more. 1, 2, 3,
No.
4, 5,
How many
6.
more do you have?
I'm counting them. 1, 2, 3, 4,
6.
5, 6,
He's
7,
not
8,
Rain Man.
9, 10, 11, 12, 13.
Wow, you have 13 more?
Yeah. Here's a good one. This is a Nicolas Cage vehicle about the AIDS crisis where he goes to an island and there's a man that's trying to kill everybody and he's like supernatural.
Trying to kill everybody in Supernatural.
This is a tough one.
It's
He goes to an
Philadelphia.
island.
Nope.
What if you got the AIDS crisis?
Okay. AIDS. So Philadelphia.
It's not Philadelphia.
But there's an island.
It's not Philadelphia, I'll tell you
Is
that.
it the oh. Oh.
Okay, but it's Nicolas
AIDS
Cage.
crisis. Who's in the first movie?
Which one's the first one?
The AIDS one?
The AIDS one? I don't know.
There's AIDS and there's an island. I don't. Okay.
There's a
Tom Hanks,
supernatural
but you said
island where
Nicolas
one
Cage.
man is trying to kill people.
Yeah, it's a supernatural like being. Not like a human man.
Lost? Is Lost a movie?
No,
No,
that's a
because it's a
television show.
movie,
It's
not a
that.
show.
Oh man, a supernatural on an island.
How much time do you want? Because I can
I'm
just
at a
tell
loss.
you the answer.
I'm gonna give up.
Okay.
What's the AIDS
Tell us-
one?
Tell me. Wait, Cole.
What's the AIDS
No, I
one?
got to tell you the whole thing because otherwise this is gonna not be fun.
Okay.
All right. This is called.
What's the AIDS one?
This movie is called Wicker Man. The band played on. Wicker Man. The band played on. It's Wicker Man, and the other movie is and the band played on. Okay.
I like that.
Are you ready
That's a
for
good one.
another one?
I don't know what a band played on means.
And the band played on is a
I don't
So
He's
know
saying
that.
AIDS
movie.
he's
crisis.
sort of having fun with the premise of the game on our second try at the game.
Yes, he is taking liberties
You're
with
treating
his
us as
own-
if we're experts at this game.
All right, you ready? Yeah, that was a tough one. This one's a little bit easier. All right. All right. So Jonathan Taylor Thomas gets a Santa hat glued to his head, and he has to make it home in time for Christmas in order to get the Porsche that his dad wants to give him for Christmas. But if he doesn't show up, he doesn't get it. Meanwhile, he joins a bunch of rap battles in the in the streets of Detroit in this semi-autographical film about hit rapper Eminem.
8 miles home.
No, what's
Close.
the
You'll get there. You'll get this one.
miles?
Uh,
8 Mile Be Home for Christmas.
Yes, 8 Mile Be Home for Christmas.
What?
That's 2 for Cole. Oh, that's 1 for Cole because you guessed the first one.
The
Didn't count.
example. A half point for the example.
All right.
Are all of yours going to be like a
I am so
play on a
upset
word,
right now.
or are some of them
Well,
actually going to have the same
Yes,
word? at
they're
the
all a
beginning and
play
end?
on words.
No, they're not
They're
plays
all a
on words.
pun.
It's the end
I'm
of the
saying-
last.
Say they're
Yeah,
not a
it's
play on.
it's not always the same word. Sometimes
Okay.
it's just like a syllable.
But
connecting them.
sometimes it will be the same word.
Yeah. So in this one, it's the full word. I'll tell you that up front.
Okay.
All right. Are you ready? At a private boarding school, this is not School Ties. At a private boarding school in the early 60s, I believe, a group of young men learn about the great romantic poets
Okay.
while their mom is away for business, hires a babysitter who does not live till the end.
Don't tell mom the Babysitter's Dead Poet Society.
Yes. That's the one.
Phil, you got to step it up, man.
All right. This is a good
Oh,
one.
I'm so mad. My internet was cutting out.
All right. The
Such a great title.
two former adversaries from a car racing film franchise battle it out while trying to escape from prison for a crime they didn't commit, or did they?
Shawshank Redemption Road.
You're close.
Oh. Oh, Hobbs and Shawshank Redemption.
Yes.
Damn
It's-
it.
Fast and Furious present Hobbs and Shawshank Redemption.
Oh!
All right.
Cole is clearly my
Oh,
superior.
for some reason I'm good at this game.
All right.
No,
After the death.
this has
Oh.
everything. This has everything to do with like being inside of this part of Aaron's mind.
I know.
All right. You ready for the next
Exactly.
one? After the death of the beloved but complicated matriarch of the family, on a trip through the woods, the family adopts a Sasquatch, which makes their lives better.
Okay.
Uh,
So you know one of the titles, Phil.
Okay. Harry.
Oh, also
It's a movie
the
about a family
and
that
the-
adopts
the
a-
matriarch who died-
Cole.
Wait. Eventually they find out that the matriarch who died was part of a satanic cult. Forgot about that part. That's important.
What?
I think I know it, but I want Phil to guess first.
Harry and the Steel Magnolias.
No, it's the whole title, Phil. You say both of the full complete titles. So Harry and the Hendersons, and the first part of the second movie will either be Hendersons or maybe just Sons, for example.
Oh.
Does this make sense yet?
Sons.
Although you're
Harry
backwards.
and the Sons of Anarchy.
No.
That's a show.
Harry and the Hendersons of Anarchy.
No, it's
Okay. So it's
It's-
something Harry and the Hendersons.
I'll say this one's kind of a bit of a stretch. I will admit that.
Is it Aaron?
Yeah.
So Phil, what are you trying to think of now? You're trying to figure out a movie about some kids.
Okay, I'm thinking Steel Magnolias. I'm thinking Harry and the Hendersons. I'm thinking.
Don't think
now
of
he
Steel
said
Magnolias.
satanic.
Yes.
Steel
and I have
Magnolias
no
isn't right.
idea.
It's a movie that I talk about fairly often. As being really
Rosemary's
good.
Baby.
Cult.
You don't talk about that.
No, I don't.
So tell the premise of
You
the
talk
other
about
movie
a
again.
satanic movie.
All right. So after the matriarch of the family dies, the family goes through a lot of grieving process, ultimately finding out that the matriarch who died was a member of a satanic cult.
You do not talk about a movie that is about that.
I
Regularly.
do.
No, you don't.
I do. I don't talk about all the details, but I do mention the movie.
No, you don't. You don't with us.
Let me know when you give up.
Maybe you have some
And with a
private group
cherry.
that you talk about.
Ant. I don't know.
It's Hereditary and the Hendersons.
I don't think I've ever heard of the movie.
You have
Hereditary.
mentioned it one time. One time
I've-
you mentioned that movie.
I'm pretty sure
Okay.
I've never heard of it.
Here's another one. I'm gonna skip this one. I had one that was
Wait.
a combination.
I'm sorry.
Of Ghost
I'm
Ship,
sorry. Stop.
and
Stop.
If Man was Ghost Ship Man.
Stop.
but I'm skipping that one.
Hereditary.
And then
Hereditary and the
A
Hendersons.
satanic cult.
yeah,
Cult.
dude, it's
Are you having a stroke,
watch
Phil?
it. It's really good.
I
Okay,
wanna
you ready?
watch it. I want to watch it now.
All right. Okay.
When you say satanic cult, are you just talking about another religion that you think is it like about Islam or something?
No, there's like this thing with this demon king that they like possess, and it anyway. All right, you ready?
You're gonna go watch it and be like, he was a Jehovah's Witness. Why'd you say it was a satanic cult?
All right. While working as
The Methodist.
the off-season groundskeeper at a haunted hotel, a man with writer's block joins a group of Jewish soldiers killing Nazis all across World War II Europe.
Dang.
Okay, so the
Shining.
Shining and
Shining.
the Inglorious Shining,
No.
Bastard Shining,
No,
Shining
Phil.
Bastard.
It has the two complete names.
Yeah, the Shining Blastards.
No, is Blastards one of the names of a movie? No, it's not, Phil. How do you not understand this game yet? It's the Shining Glorious Bastards. It
Yes, it's
has
the Shining
both
Glorious
complete
Bastards.
names of the movie. The Shining Blastards.
All right, we already did Old School Ties, right? Okay.
Did you guys see Blasters though? That movie was dope.
All right. In the early 60s, a Caucasian woman brings her African-American boyfriend home for the holidays. But it turns out the dinner is actually where people bring people just to make fun of them for their weird behaviors.
Okay, wait.
Oh yeah.
Dinner for Get Out. Get Out dinner.
No.
Okay, Phil, you still do not is Dinner for
No,
the complete title
I
of a
do
movie?
Understand.
No, you don't.
No.
Otherwise, you wouldn't
Dinner
have said
for
that.
Schmucks. Dinner for Schmucks is a movie.
Yes.
Yeah.
Dinner for Schmucks is a movie, and
Exactly.
Get Out is a movie.
It's
So
not Get
Dinner
Out.
for
though.
Get Out.
Get
and
Out
Get
is not
Schmucks.
right.
Get
No,
Out
it
is
would
not
be-
the one he's talking about.
It would be Dinner for Schmucks to Get Out, is what it would be if those were the two titles, but they're not.
What? Oh, I'm
They-
so sorry that I didn't put the order in.
No, you left
No,
out
you
words.
You left out words. Dinner for is not the name of the movie.
Dinner for Schmucks is a movie.
But you
I
said
know,
Dinner
but you
for
didn't
Get
say
Out.
Dinner for Schmucks. You said Dinner for Get Out. You're not replacing any of the words. You say every word in every movie title.
I have to say every word. In
That
every
is the
movie.
Yes!
game, Phil. Hobbs and Shawshank Redemption. It wasn't Hobbs and Shaw Redemption. It's the two complete movie titles, and they happen to share the first and last word.
Oh. Okay.
I'll give you you're right about Dinner for Schmucks.
Yes. So, say the
I know I
synopsis
am.
of the other one.
All right. So in the early 60s,
It's something like what is
you're
it?
close.
Home for Dinner. What is it?
Starring Sidney Poitier.
Oh.
Oh,
guess
Sidney Poitier?
who's coming to Dinner for Schmucks?
Yes.
There you go, Phil.
Guess who's
A
coming
true-
to
a
Dinner
true
for
redemption
Schmucks.
story.
True. Yes.
All right. This
True
remake.
underdog.
I got a few more. This remake of or this movie based on a 1950s and 60s television show features Johnny Depp as a guy with a sidekick named Tonto who gets left behind when his parents go for Christmas vacation in Paris.
Okay. The Lone Ranger. The Home Alone Ranger.
Home
There you
Alone
go.
Ranger.
For the life of me, I could not think of Lone Ranger. I
The
was
Home
like,
Alone Ranger is the thing.
yeah.
The Home Alone Ranger. Yeah. Home Alone Ranger. Home Alone Lone Ranger.
Does that make sense?
Well, I mean, technically we're splitting up the titles, but I
You're
guess it's
not.
okay.
It's because the title. You're saying the title is The Lone Ranger, but I don't think it is.
It's just
I think
Lone
it's just-
Ranger.
it's just Lone Ranger.
But you're right.
Movie.
If that's the case, then that's the case.
Yeah.
All right. Are you ready?
Yes.
This one might not be very good.
Shocker.
So a young Ethan Hawke joins a bobsled race or a dog sled race across
Okay. Cool Runnings.
across
No,
the
bobsled.
Yukon.
Bobsled.
No, not bobsled, dog sled. Across the Yukon to his free trip to a reclusive candy factory owned by a crazy man.
White.
White Willy Wonka and the Chocolate
Fang.
Factory. Oh, was it White Fang?
White
not White Fang. Oh, it's not Ethan Hawke. I apologize.
Okay.
No, it is Ethan Hawke. Is
You
it?
what?
Phil.
I don't know.
Okay, how do you not?
I don't remember who's in this movie. I don't know.
Don't say Ethan Hawke if it's not Ethan Hawke. All
I
right.
think
I
you are
already-
thinking of. I think you're thinking of
Tell
White
us-
Fang.
don't-
No.
Ethan Hawke, I
give us
don't believe is
details.
in this movie.
All right. He's not in this movie. I'm
But
sorry.
Kevin Spacey
Is
is.
Harrison Ford in this movie?
No,
Kevin
it's-
Spacey is.
Kevin Spacey is it's Mackenzie Aston. I was wrong. It's not. He looks kind of like Ethan Hawke. It's Iron Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory.
That's good. If you hadn't botched the
Iron
name.
Giant Willy Wonka.
I didn't
All you
know,
had to do was throw in like
I didn't
a
know
robot.
the word. I didn't know the
Iron
movie
Giant
well.
Willy Wonka and the
Yeah,
Chocolate
but then you're
Factory.
adding words. It doesn't work that way. All right, I have two
It
more.
does. Iron Giant Willy Wonka.
What are you
and the
talking
Chocolate
about,
Factory.
Do you want the action one or the scary one?
Yes.
Scary one.
All right. A priest is called to the home of a girl who is possessed by a demon
Okay.
to try to get the demon out of her
Okay.
before she sends her genes to her other friends who are in different places around the country.
Exorcism of the Traveling Pants.
No.
The Exorcisterhood of the Traveling Pants.
Yes, the Exorcisterhood of the Traveling Pants.
Do you understand what you missed, Phil? Because the movie is called Sisterhood of the Traveling Pants.
Okay, except the last time you guys said that I couldn't mess up the words. I had to say
You
the
don't.
words right.
You don't mess up the words.
Exorcist
The
and Sisterhood.
Exorcisterhood. Exorcist and Sisterhood both have cyst. So Exorcisterhood of the Traveling Pants.
I love that you don't get this game.
How do you not understand the premise of this game yet, Phil?
All right, I have one more. This is my last one, and I think it's pretty good. On or around his 16th birthday.
That was horror. This is action. Okay.
It's action / comedy / kind of monster. On the eve of his 16th birthday, a young man discovers a terrible family secret.
Mm.
That secret is that he has amnesia and he's actually a government spy.
Teenager.
And he has to figure out who he is before the people who made him come to get him.
Button.
Yeah. Okay. So the one hint
Oh,
is
those are
he's
both.
a teenager. What?
Yes, he's
Okay.
a young man.
So teenager is the only hint from one side.
No,
it's
it's that
like
on his
on the
16th
eve of his
birthday,
16th
he
birthday.
discovers an old family secret.
There's something. It's sort like.
And then he becomes a really good basketball player.
Okay, thank you. Okay, so Teen Wolf again, born again.
Oh, you're close.
Teen Wolf Reborn Supremacy. Born Identity.
Oh, you're so close. Oh, you're so close.
Teen
Born
Wolf Reborn Identity.
No.
teen born again.
No.
Born again teen.
Is it some sequel to
Identity.
Teen Wolf?
No, there is no again. And there's no re. I don't know where
I know,
these
it's
are coming from.
born. It's born. Why do you keep saying again? It has to end with born, otherwise it can't be Born Identity.
Or can it?
And see? Teen.
Oh, Born Identity Teen Wolf.
Yes, the Born Identity Wolf.
Why do you keep doing them in the opposite order, you jerk?
Oh, sorry. It's the Born Identity Wolf.
What?
Oh my gosh.
So much.
Success. That game is a rousing success.
Is it?
I enjoyed it. Oh man, that's good.
I had a couple, but I don't know
Let's hear
the
yours.
synopses well enough.
It's all right. Try
Oh
it.
my gosh, that was one person's game. You have more?
You could argue it was only two people playing, or like only one person playing the game too.
How dare you?
Dude, I laughed off and on all day about Born Identity and Wolf.
That was very good. So mine are all boring compared to yours.
Identity. Oh, these make me so bad. All of them.
So mine is like there's a guy who's sent out with the army out to the west to like an area inhabited by Native Americans, and he becomes sympathetic to them more so than the army would like them to do.
Save the last dances for wolves. I mean, dances
Close.
with wolves.
There you go.
Oh, save the last dances with wolves. I didn't even have to hear the second movie.
I know. Dude, have
That's
you
a
watched?
good one. I like that one.
Have you seen people? It's like a thing lately. People post the. I've seen it come up a few times. the video that she auditioned for Juilliard? Like the
Oh,
video
in
of
the
her
movie?
dancing to
Uh-huh.
audition for Juilliard.
And it's like
man,
not good.
It's so bad.
Yeah.
It's like, why did we? And
We
it's
just
people
accept
saying, like,
it.
how did we let them tell us that was good dancing? We should never have accepted that.
How did we?
How do we let them get away with that?
Tell
That's
us?
funny.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, how about this?
All right.
There's a father who owns an athletic shoe company who is preparing
Okay.
for the wedding of his daughter,
Okay. Father of
while
the bride.
also hiring his nephew to kill a bunch of people.
What?
nephew.
I don't know either one
Maybe
of
not
these.
nephew. Well,
Father
also, so
of,
he owns an athletic shoe company, but also a organized crime ring.
Godfather of the bride.
Oh, the Godfather
Yeah,
of the
Phil. The true redemption story.
What's the athletic shoe company
This is
in
for
Father of the
Aaron.
Bride? He has
No,
a
That's what he.
athletic
That's
shoe
like what his job
company.
is.
Okay.
I've seen that movie a lot. Apparently,
Didn't I tell you that one?
what?
Godfather of the Bride?
I
That
don't
was
think
one of
so.
my rejected titles.
Was it really?
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, Aaron.
But I thought I sent you. I said, here's a couple of rejected ones. And that was one of them.
I don't remember it. I mean, you told me the gender of your babies, and I didn't remember that. So how am I going to remember
That's
this?
true.
That game is very fun. So the way they do it on
That's
Doug
it?
Loves Movies,
Oh, I also had another one. It was the social networking girl.
I wouldn't have gotten Networking Girl in a million years. I
That's
don't even
working
know what that
girl.
is.
Girl?
Working girl.
Oh,
Social network and working
Oh,
girl.
I don't know what
gosh.
Working Girl is either.
It's a Dolly Parton, or it's a movie about like a working girl. I don't know. I don't
No,
know what
it's
it is
not
either.
Dolly
That's
Parton, it's,
why. That's
It's
why
9 to
I
5?
canceled it because I couldn't remember. I didn't know what it's about. I just know the title.
It's canceled.
It's about a
It's canceled.
sex worker.
No, it's not.
It's not.
She's
Oh.
an office worker, and Harrison Ford is in it.
Is it a
and,
sex office?
No, it's a normal office, and
Yeah, so a sex office.
Sigourney Weaver is in it.
Genderless
She
office.
plays a power woman.
Sigourney.
but,
Like a superhero? A power woman? Like her health regenerates automatically?
How about Alien Enter the Dragon?
Nice.
no,
That's a very good one.
because those words are different.
It's not the words,
Alien,
it's the sounds.
Alien,
It's
Enter
just
the Dragon.
sounds, Phil.
One leads into the next.
Because you'll have some where it's like power, and the next one will be hour. You know,
A League of Their Own Extraordinary Gentlemen. How about that?
No.
is Own Extraordinary Gentleman? No, that's not how the game works, Phil.
No.
A League of Their Own.
How do you not
A League of
understand?
Extraordinary Gentlemen.
Okay,
with
Phil.
that?
Picture it has to be the end of one of the movies and the beginning of the other movie.
A League of Their Only the Lonely.
Exactly. Or A League of Extraordinary Gentlemen in Black.
There you go.
Oh, damn it. That's good. That's a good one.
Or Men in Black Panther. That was another.
What?
Oh,
That's
Man in
another-
Black Panther is good.
That's another one they'll keep doing. They have a contest where you keep adding one to it
League of Their
until
A League
you
of
run out. So you have
Extraordinary
like,
Gentlemen in Black Panther.
yeah. And then it'd be like Black Panther. I don't know.
Okay. This is good.
The Truman Show girls.
No, I like that.
All right. Anyway, that's my game, and I'm
My
sticking
Wear it
to
out.
girls.
That's how we should end all our games. That's my game. Don't wear it out.
it. Oh man, I'm so glad you were so bad at that game, Phil.
That was very entertaining.
Why?
Because
I was really good at the last
it's
game,
Funnier
like-
that way. I know.
Really
And I was
good
not.
And the
the
crazy
last
thing
game.
is, like, you were like irrationally good at the last game. Where you
Yeah,
were
it
guessing
was like not
the
skill.
pedal
It
numbers.
was, it was like weird guess.
weird luck.
$1, Bob.
$1.
You guys want to talk about gear goals now, or do you want?
Yeah, dude. Let's talk about our Geargles.
And then we'll do Phil's game.
Okay.
We got to end it on a bang.
Well, if we gotta send it.
We got to end it on the send it.
Send it, bud.
Okay.
We're not a couple squids. bud.
Exactly.
Okay.
Hey, bud.
So,
Check out that lettuce, bud.
look at those dangles.
So I was watching this episode of Bar Down,
I don't
and they
know
were
what that
talking
is.
about. I know it's a hockey video, hockey
It's a
YouTube
hockey.
series, and they're talking about hockey terms that like what do they mean? And one of them was peanut butter, and they're like, oh, it's peanut butter is when you shoot a puck and it gets stuck in the top of the net, and they're like, but why peanut butter?
Because it's stuck to the roof of your mouth.
Yeah, because they're like, oh, it's sticky, but lots of things are sticky. Why peanut butter? And they could not figure out that it's because it's the roof of your mouth. Or
Yeah,
the roof
yeah.
of the goal.
Of the mouth. Yeah. Okay.
Oh, that's funny.
I know that. I get that, and
Yeah.
I'm
See, you get it.
yeah.
And you don't even play hockey.
I don't either. You don't even watch hockey.
I don't.
I barely.
I don't
do.
know.
You don't even
anything
care about hockey. That's not true.
You care about it. I don't.
What do they wear on their feet, Phil?
Socks.
And outside
True.
the socks?
So you know some things about hockey.
Yeah, see?
How many periods are in a hockey game?
Gun to my head. I'm gonna say 4.
And that's 3.
3.
Oh, crap.
How many quarters are in a football game?
You got distracted.
Oh, it's like this is really easy.
It's quarters.
It's got clues
Let's
in
see.
it.
A quarter is 25 cents, so 25 quarters. No game.
How many? Okay, Phil. Here's a sports question you can get. How many halves are in a basketball game?
Halves.
How many
I'm gonna
halves?
say there are 2 halves.
Yes!
in a whole basketball game.
That's true.
Wait, are you talking like college basketball?
Well, any basketball really.
Yeah. It's weird that college basketball is broken up into halves.
Only halves.
And NBA basketball is broken up into quarters.
Well, like NBA and NFL are both broken up into quarters and halves. Because there's only like a minor break between first and second and third and fourth quarters.
Yeah, it's true.
It's
We
weird.
talk
switch
about
sides,
gear
though.
goals.
Yeah, they do. Let's talk about gear goals.
Let's talk
So
about gear goals.
did we have gear goals for 2020? Because I'm pretty sure none of them got accomplished if we did.
If we did, I didn't make them.
I'm pretty sure one of mine
I would
was to,
like for some of our
gig.
super fans to go back and tell us what our gear goals are.
Yeah, my gear goal was to play in public as often as possible.
Exactly. Mine was to play for
That
the
was,
largest-
I think that was Phil's, to play more shows.
It was,
Honestly,
which is like pretty sad in hindsight, honestly.
And you
Yeah.
failed, loser.
I failed hard. I think I did. Here's the thing.
Although,
you
here's
guys,
the thing. You played as many shows as most professional musicians did.
I played. I think I played 2 shows
Mhm.
in 2020.
That's pretty good.
Dang.
Barista Nightmare played 2 shows. Shout out to Kyle Buderbaugh.
Barista
doesn't
Nightmare on
listen.
Elm
What
Street.
was your favorite song of this year? Because mine was Vote Trump 2020. Remember that song?
We don't need
Yes.
no liberal chump.
Yeah, that's a good one. That's a good one.
America's going down the drain. It's time to keep on doing the same. Vote Trump 2020.
Is that really the lyrics? It's time to keep on doing the same.
No, I made that up.
That'd be great. It's like
That
it's
was
going
top
down
of
the drain,
dome.
but we should keep doing the same. That doesn't.
Things
make-
are really going downhill. We better keep
Definition of
voting for the same guy.
We really need to keep this up, you guys.
If we just keep
make
doing
sure
it,
it will work.
eventually we'll turn around.
Yeah. Circle all the way back around. Like the Earth, if it was round.
Oh, the
It's
song is
like,
actually called "Keep
like-
America Great." I forgot.
Kevin.
Matthew McConaughey talking about how like time is a flat circle
Mhm.
in that one show. Time is a flat circle.
What is it? What movie is it?
It's from a television show, True Detective.
There it is.
Oh.
Yes. So we started here and we're saying like it's going bad, but if we just circle around,
Yeah.
we'll get back around to when it was awesome.
But technically, all circles are flat because it's a
It's true.
two-dimensional shape.
Every circle is flat.
Yeah, so you don't have to
By
say flat
definition.
circle.
Flat
Just say
and
circle.
round. How weird is that?
Just say it's a circle.
I loved it. I love that cookie.
I have a question for you, Cole. You know math.
Mhm.
Are you good at geography? Do you know geography?
I'm pretty good.
So the circle, that includes like the inside, right? It's not just the line around the edge. Like if you're talking about like a geometrical circle, it's like it's everything within the bounds.
Yeah.
Right?
I mean, I guess it depends on the question. If you ask for the area of a circle, then that would be valid, and that would be the entire filled-in portion of it. It's not like a line where a line is defined as just the line.
Yeah, that's what I was
The
thinking.
perimeter
you could
of
refer-
a sphere. What if I said the perimeter of a sphere?
Because
That
really,
would be like the
when they
surface
say
of a sphere.
time is a flat circle, they don't mean it's a circle. They mean it's like it's a point, a constantly rotating point around the circumference of the circle.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. They're saying time exists on a flat circle.
Yeah. Time is not the circle. Time itself is not the circle. Time moves around the circumference of a circle.
Exactly.
Huh.
What is the circumference of a circle?
Depends on the
How
radius.
do you calculate it?
Pi r squared.
No,
Is
that's
this
the
an
area.
Two
SAT
pi r. It's
question?
2 pi r.
Exactly.
Or
I'm
pi d.
sorry,
It's
no.
either 2 pi r or pi
Pi
d.
d.
I'm not
Heidi.
seeing too good. Is this an SAT question?
D
Yes,
pi.
you did good. That Bill Shakespeare over there. What's the surface area of a sphere?
That I don't remember.
Come on. Neither of you do?
No.
It's 4/3 pi r cubed.
Oh yeah, I did know that.
And,
Did know that.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Phil's frozen in the best face. I loved it. That was good. He was like this.
Okay, so what are our gear goals?
My gear goal is to downsize. Maybe
Is it?
I think so. I want to. Here's what I want to do. I want to
Ooh.
get my hands on some kind of amp modeling pedal
Uh-oh.
for silent practice.
No.
And I also want to hone in on like focus in on specific ways to use different effects and not just like I want 25 million drive pedals just for the sake of it, just for fun, just for a downsizing effect. Phil, that's my gear goal.
I like that. I want to.
Here, let me ask you a question.
despise-
What would you suggest for me between the Podgo and the Iridium? Given my
Ooh.
clearly stated gear goal.
I mean,
Okay,
if you're
well,
going to get rid of your
okay.
other pedals.
Well, I don't really want to get rid of like all the pedals necessarily. I want to have like a tight, compact board that does exactly what I want it to do.
Okay, but $500 dropped in your lap right now, and you
Yeah,
get to choose.
Good choice. Good call.
Iridium. Duh.
Okay.
I'd maybe.
And here's
yeah.
why. Let me say this. Here's why. You play out at a lot of churches,
Mm-hmm.
and you will probably continue to do so in 2021.
That's true.
And I feel like the Iridium is kind of ideal for, hey, I'm a cool guy with a cool vibe playing at lots of churches.
I'm a cool guy with the cool vibe.
But it's just like a totally different.
I think that makes more sense for me because the only reason I would want the Pod Go is because of all the like different effects that it has in it, like
Yeah.
the modulation
Like,
stuff.
I went through a lot of multi-effects processors, and I don't plan on ever selling the Iridium. And I know that's like famous last
yeah.
words or whatever, but it like just does what it does so well that's like one reason I like it is that it only does what it says it does, but it does it very well.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't need anything else really. You know?
Yeah, that makes sense.
I am whatever you say I am.
If I wasn't,
Why would I
What would
say
I
I
say?
am? In the papers? The
Yeah, so
news? Every day I am. I don't know.
Iridium is very
It's just
cool.
the way I am.
But It's worth like the Pod Go is like a very budget option.
Yeah,
that
that's true
world.
too.
And the Iridium is not. Like you can get other amp. In fact, if you want an amp modeling pedal to mess around with, I have that new X Solid Studio one.
Oh yeah, how is that?
It's okay. It would clip sometimes, but I could never figure out if it was our PA speaker that we were using or not. But it's cool. I like that it has an XLR out. I mean, there's a few design issues I have with the Iridium, like not having a balanced output, which is kind of a bummer, and not having an XLR out of any kind.
True. I don't really have gear goal, is what I'm saying.
I'm planning on selling at least one guitar. I'm hoping to sell my black little stinker.
Oh, the black and silver one?
Yeah.
Because you have two, right? Two little stinkers?
Yes.
How many pinkers do you have?
Just one.
All right. One little pinker, two little stinkers.
Exactly. So I have 3 Ronies. But yeah, so Justin Svek is maybe going to buy my black
nice.
stinker.
He should.
Yeah.
It's what he needs.
But the guitarist, okay, so here's I want your opinion on a specific guitar. It was around for a long time. One of the other guitarists in my band that we kind of trade gear back and forth relatively often. He is selling his Telecaster Deluxe, or no, his American Deluxe Telecaster.
Mm-hmm.
But it's the one, it's like the cherry sunburst kind of.
Tell me, okay, so does the Telecaster Deluxe,
The Telecaster Deluxe is a different
like
guitar.
3 pickups?
It's not a
That's the
Telecaster
Nashville
Deluxe.
Telly.
It's an American Deluxe Telecaster.
Okay.
So it's just a Telecaster,
Okay.
but it was back when they had American Standard and American Deluxe. Does that
So
make
it has
sense?
2 pickups.
So it would be like the American, like, professional or now, or what's the one above
I can't
that?
remember what the one above it is. Elite, American Elite. I
Yeah,
think.
it would be like that, right?
Yeah, but remember that the American Deluxe Tellies for a long time, they were bound,
Uh-huh.
and it was a very common one. The sunburst one was one of the very common colors, but it's a pretty
It's like the kind of light sunburst.
Phil. You got to warn us. You should mute your mic and Zoom.
Yeah,
before
mute
you do
yourself when you do that. It's
not that hard.
Really loud.
You know what I'm saying?
Know what I'm saying?
So
It's just like old times.
So it sounds like you guys are going to be of no help because you're not familiar with what that is. So Phil, the
I'm
Telecaster
familiar. I'm
Deluxe,
looking at one and it looks cool.
the Tele
you-
Deluxe was like that's the one that has the 2 wide range humbuckers, I think. So it's
Yes.
a totally different deal.
That's the deluxe, and the custom is the single coil, and then the humbucker
Exactly.
and the bridge and the neck.
So yeah, the American Deluxe one is and it's a 2013. So and yeah, it's bound. I think maybe only bound on the top because it has the belly cut on the back.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, I don't think it has binding on so it's not double bound.
Oh, yeah.
But it has like white binding on the top and then a maple.
And it's the
Fretboard.
cherry burst.
It's basically, yeah, it's like a pretty red,
That's a
which
cool...
you don't really see on. I guess it's kind of like the Sienna Sunburst, but it's pretty
Yeah,
red.
it just
around
doesn't
the
have
edges.
the dark brown or the black or whatever it is.
Exactly. Yeah, the Sienna Sunburst on fenders is like even lighter than this.
I like that. I don't think I would like it without the binding.
Yeah, I really like. I mean, I don't have a Telecaster right now, which is kind of weird, I guess.
So do you have like a line on one of these right now? Or
Yeah,
you're
the
just
guitarist
thinking,
in my band is selling it.
and it's all stock.
Yeah, well, he actually put Twisted Telly pickups in it. They used to have N3 pickups in it, which
Oh, the noiseless ones.
people don't like. I actually had those in a Telly, and I liked them, but some people don't.
Is he trying to trade it or sell it?
Probably sell it. He's getting a new car. He likes to carry a certain amount of debt at all times, I think.
It's like the opposite of Dave Ramsey.
Exactly. He's the anti-Ramsey.
Bizarro Ramsey.
Yeah. His debt snowball is rolling down the hill, but the debt is what's getting bigger, not like paying it down.
Yeah.
I was gonna say rolling up, but like I like that better. It's like it's snowballing.
The balance of his debt is
In
what
more
is the
yes.
size of the snowball.
In
It's like
amount.
a debt treadmill.
Yeah, exactly. It is a weird thing. It's like, well, I'm finally paying off some of my debt, so I want to get another
I need
car
to
payment.
take on some more debt.
Oh,
Like,
that's
just-
getting kind of low.
Okay, to just exactly.
Better smack something
Keep
on the
that
pile.
debt up.
Yeah, you got to grow that.
And it's not like debt's fine, but he like has like when you need it, but he has like he drives a Lexus and also has a Ducati motorcycle.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah, he does.
like
don't.
What kind is it?
drop
Like the
that
Diavolo?
da-da. Hey, don't drop that. Da-da.
I think I don't know. I have no idea, honestly. It's kind of a crotch rocket looking thing, you know.
Yeah. Ducatis are cool.
Yeah, it's very cool.
I mean, they're deadly. He's gonna die on it, but
He
otherwise
will
it's
almost
cool.
certainly die on it.
Given enough time,
I still remember
Yeah.
this
ask
guy.
Aaron.
I had a couple friends in high school, well, like acquaintances. They're in my auto shop class, and they got crotch rockets at the same time. Auto shop was the best, by the way.
Mhm.
And I was like, "That's you guys are crazy. You guys are gonna wreck." And one of them, within like 2 weeks of buying it, wrecked. Like went over this car.
Oh my
The
god!
car like pulled out in front of him, and he went over the hood. And he like shattered his wrists because he landed
Yeah.
on his wrists. But then he lost.
Oh.
He lost.
His wrists are really sensitive.
Wrists are very sensitive. But then he lost both of his testicles
What?
in the accident.
How?
I still to this day do not
Was he
know.
wearing basketball shorts?
I don't know because
That's
still, like you
wild,
think,
dude.
just like your body itself, like when you go into the fetal position, kind of protects that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like
You do this.
I don't know if it like snagged on something as he was going over.
That's
the
what I was
handlebars.
thinking. Yeah, they must have like hit
But even
something
then,
on the
like-
bike, or it must have like. I bet what it was when he hit, it probably compressed forward into
Maybe
the gas
so.
tank, and then before it threw him
Oh
over,
yeah, totally. You're
just
probably right.
crushed him. Wow.
Yeah, dude. And honestly, that
That's
might have been how he
rough.
broke his wrist because I always
Oh.
pictured his wrist like landing on the ground after he went over the.
Oh
hood.
yeah, it might have been
But it
on the
could've just been, like,
handlebars.
right
Yeah,
on the
just that
initial
initial impact.
So
Ooh.
it was a 3-way impact of wrist, testicles.
No,
Yeah.
4-way impact.
Elbow, wrist.
Wrist, testicle,
Testicles.
testicle.
Oh man.
I see them as one unit.
I thought he
Okay.
lived here, but he was just a tourist.
Hello.
Ah. Man, that is intense.
Right? And like in high school too, like that. You know, like
Like
for better or
early
for
enough
worse,
that it's really bad.
it sucks to like think about. I mean, like
I mean, if
men
I
tie
lost
up-
my balls now, I'd be like, no, well, that sucks. But
yeah, like they
if I
don't
was
work
like
that great to
18
begin
when it
with.
happened, I'd be like, whoa,
Yeah,
Yeah.
this is bad.
yeah,
Did
that's
they,
like your whole
freeze
life.
them and save them.
It's like all I have.
I don't think freezing them would do any good.
Testicles. You got to get the sperm out and freeze that. I don't think you
Yeah.
can just freeze the testicles.
I don't know.
It's like some frozen grapes, which are very good, by the way. If you've ever done that,
I've
Frozen
not-
grapes?
No.
yeah, just eat them. A
Okay.
little frozen treat.
What's your gear goal, Phil?
Have we? Yeah. Okay. Okay.
I think
So
Cole
my gear
said
goal
one.
is maybe
Oh.
to buy that Telecaster,
Oh yeah,
but I
yeah.
would like to reduce the number of guitars I have because honestly, I just have too many.
I know an easy, stress-free way you can do that.
What?
Just give them away.
Burn one. Just burn
Oh,
one.
that does sound pretty cool, actually.
Just throw it in a fire.
Dude, tell someone you're going to give it to them, and they get they're really excited, and then just smash it in front of them.
Here, it's all yours.
They can't get mad because it's your guitar.
Yeah. I just said I was going to give it to you. It doesn't make it yours.
Dude, you just show up. Dude, I have something for you. This awesome display of power. Crush.
That's messed up.
Yeah, it's pretty bad. Philip, have
Okay.
you any gear goals? Bob Blackville, have you any gear goals?
I do. So So this is all because of Cole. I was my my sights were set extremely low, and then Cole introduced me to the wonderful world of high-end travel instruments.
Medium end.
Medium? Okay. Yes.
Yeah.
Medium end. But like based on my guitars, it would be the higher end.
You're about
so
to spend $30 on some AA batteries.
No,
Phil.
don't.
And you
No, don't even.
I don't mean to
So,
air your dirty
Kloss-
laundry.
I don't understand how it's a YouTube, not YouTube, Utah company, but it's called Kloss.
Probably
Kloss
some guy who
guitars.
like served his mission somewhere weird, you know.
Oh, that makes sense. Okay, so Kloss guitars.
I think it's close, isn't it?
Oh, is it? Is
what
it
do they say in the
close?
video? It's KLOS, but it has like a little umlaut. or a
They've
little
got a
gotta be
thing on the
close.
weird. Yes. So KLOS.
Oh yeah, it has a long line over the O, so that means it's close.
Close. So these guitars, like there's videos of people driving over them and such, but the biggest thing is the travel
Like on
ones.
Napoleon Dynamite.
You can like take the neck off, and they've got cases. They come with cases where you can like pull them apart and like travel with them
Mhm.
much easier. So Cole put this bee in my bonnet, and I want one so hard. And so that's my goal, because I want one so hard,
Nice.
period.
Did you explain some of the details about it?
The
neck.
Okay, I'd say the biggest details are that it's carbon fiber. You can drive over it, and you can take the freaking neck off.
Yeah, the neck comes off with
What
just
else?
two bolts.
2 or 4.
The headstock design, I'm pretty sure it's just it's 4 screws. But it's meant to be removed.
Mhm.
The headstock design is pretty cool. It's like very compact, you know.
Yeah.
It's like a little
Yes.
nubby thing.
Looks like
the
a little
fretboard is actually
like,
still
rattlesnake
wood.
head.
The fretboard is still wood, so like you wouldn't want to let it get super extreme temperature changes or let it get too wet or anything like that.
And
but-
you don't want a car running over the fretboard.
exactly.
But like
I'm surprised they don't
it's
use,
a
like,
full
Rich
scale
Light or
too,
something.
right?
It is, yeah, it's like a short scale. It's like 24 inches or something like that, I think. Let's see here. It's essentially a full scale. You'd think that's something that it would say like near the top.
I think it's
here.
under the FAQ probably.
24 3/4. So yeah, it's basically like a Gibson
Oh,
scale.
yeah. That's
So yeah,
cool.
that's reasonably sized. There are like parlor guitars that have shorter scales than that.
Yeah, dude.
So it is like a cool. So there's a couple brands of travel guitars, but this is one of the only carbon fiber ones at a reasonable price that has like
So
the
here-
easily removable neck and everything.
So here's what happened. I went to my close friends saying, I'm in the market for a travel guitar. Should I buy a Baby Taylor or a Martin? And Cole said, you idiot. Immediately. He was like, no, you idiot. This one. And then he sent me a link for.
First of all, you were asking about that Martin backpacker, which are garbage.
Right.
Like,
and I know it's
I've owned
garbage.
one of
I'm
those.
just looking for something like that I could,
And the
take
Baby
on an
Taylor isn't
airplane.
small enough to be a travel guitar. That's the problem.
Mm.
Like it's still way too long to fit in like a carry-on bag or something like that, you know.
Well, I mean, okay. You could take it as a carry-on.
Yeah, but you could do that with a normal guitar. At that point, I'm just saying the thing that makes it a travel guitar, like I could carry my guitar on just as easily as you could carry on a baby Taylor. And mine's made of carbon fiber, so I could throw it in the bottom if they wanted to, you know.
Mm.
It's like in reality, I mean, carbon fiber guitars are really expensive, but you could just get a carbon fiber guitar and just check it, you know.
And just beat people with it until let me take it on the plane with me.
Exactly. So yeah, I think they're very cool. I've played a few of them. They had a booth at NAMM and stuff, and I've played a couple locally because they're a local company, so they like pop up here and there. So if I find one, Phil, if I find one used here, I'll go check it out, and because they pop up more used here than they do
because
in your neck of the woods, probably.
They're a Utah company.
Exactly.
But like I seriously, like, long term, this is like, it's not just like I want one so bad, you guys.
It's a good investment. You could just leave it, like, you know.
It would be
like if you were playing at church, you could just leave it there if you wanted to.
It would by far be the second nicest guitar I own if I purchase one. Because everything I own is like, I've got a Martin,
$300-ish,
but everything else is like $200.
Yeah,
or that's been like modded. Like I've modded the crap out of it, but like
you've inherently damaged the value of it.
Well, debatable.
Debatable.
Okay, the other gear goal I have is to
here I don't want to be
my Stang really awesome. And I want to love it. I want to love my Stang.
I think you should. I think you should do that.
Love the Stang you're with.
Love the Stang you're with.
Okay, so Phil, I'm gonna send you another guitar by Journey Guitars.
Oh, no.
That's also a travel guitar, and it has a removable neck, and it's just like one big thumb screw that you need to take the neck off. It's like just a thing, like a twist, but it's like $1,300.
Oh, see, no, I can't. Oh, I can't do that.
But it's very cool.
Listen,
it's fully carbon fiber.
Here's the thing: our dear President Donald J. Trump, in his last wish, is going to send me $600.
No, dude, in his last wish, he's trying to get you $2,000, bro.
Exactly, I know he's going to try and get me $2,000, but it's probably not going to happen. And then I'm going to get $600, and then I'm going to buy a Klaus. Close. I'm gonna buy close to a Klaus.
You're gonna buy clothes? I thought you wanted a guitar.
Hey, should we do my game or what?
Yeah,
we sure should.
We sure should.
What's your gear goal, viewers?
Did you say B words?
Viewers.
Oh,
viewers.
What's your gear goal? B words.
Okay. Our first review.
What is your game? What game are you playing?
This game is called. I'm going to take my headphones out so I can't even hear you. This game is called.
I'm helping
Guess
you.
That Pedal Review. This is a 5-star review by Roland, no relation, J. Gutierrez.
Oh, nice.
5 stars. This pedal is great if used for classic rock. Reviewed in the United States, September 27th, 2019. This pedal, you have to know how to use YouTube with help. It designed for certain SERTIN, certain rock. It's old school, so hot. Pickups and speed metal might not be the pedal you want with deadened for stock strats, simple amps, and classic
We're gonna murder
rock.
you, Phil.
It an 80s pedal, if used right without getting frustrated, you will be pleased. So when selected a pedal known for sure what it can do and not do, you would not use a Cadillac to go, hinting you use a vehicle that is used for the mountains. So chose the right pedal for the right job.
You're making this so much harder than it needs to be, Phil.
It's
Okay, put my
Boss
headphones
DS1.
back on.
Boss DS1.
How did you know that that's what the pedal was?
I listened to you describe it for a long time. It's
Okay.
not a Cadillac or whatever he said. It's a specific pedal. It's hard rock. It's 80s.
Someone trying to be mean to
Yes,
this
one.
person said, made a comment saying, yeah, I tried using a Cadillac for hinting, but I didn't get the hint.
Well, that's just
Weird.
not
This-
funny.
Who are these
Look at
people
this
trying to dunk
a-hole.
on someone's Amazon review?
I know. Exactly.
Especially like it's clear that it's not this person's first language is not English.
Obviously,
Like
yeah.
so to just try to dunk on that one tiny typo too. It's like okay,
Especially
you're-
when it sounds like
good
there were
one,
about
tough
100
guy.
typos.
I know.
Okay.
Oh man.
That's
Next
like
review.
That's like one thing that honestly makes like people whose first language isn't English when they're typing in English probably makes it even worse because their autocorrect isn't autocorrecting for English.
Mm,
Probably.
That's true.
Man, I didn't even think
You
about
know?
that.
So like it artificially makes it seem like native, or at least people who have English set on their phone seem
Mhm.
like they spell better than they do.
That's true.
Second review, and I'm going to take my headphones out because it felt so good to read it without any interruptions.
I'm gonna take my headphones out too.
Nobody
Okay,
interrupted,
good.
Phil.
Okay, here we go. The next review is by Monica L.
It's Monica Lewinsky.
Monica L.
The 5-star review by Great Classic Guitar Effect Sound. Reviewed in the United States on August 16th, 2020. There are other, more boutique and expensive guitar effect pedals out there these days. If you're looking for out there experimental sounds, they may be for you. If you want an excellent classic sounding guitar effect pedal, this will be perfect for you. I bought it because I love Rush and want to sound more authentic when playing their covers. It works perfectly when you think of late 70s to late 80s guitar effect sound. This effect gives you the sound that's in your head without breaking the bank or taking up much space on your board. I highly recommend it. Okay, go.
Is it a phaser?
No,
Is it a flanger?
no.
Is it a chorus?
Yes,
Oh,
Is it the MXR analog chorus?
no,
is it a Boss?
no,
A Corona chorus?
no.
Electroharmonics
No.
chorus? Is
Is
it
it
like a
TC?
Joyo or something?
No, no.
Is it a big company like that we know, or is it something
Big company.
small?
Big company.
Is it one of the Fender choruses?
No.
Is it a Ibanez chorus?
Yes.
Oh, the mini chorus, the purple one.
Ibanez mini chorus guitar pedal.
Oh, it's actually blue, isn't it? Purple's
No,
the
it's
delay, I
it's
think.
like a light purple.
Okay, yeah.
It's like a
Boom.
pale light purple.
No, the delay is like pink, like the DM2.
That's right. That's right. Yeah.
Like pinkish red.
I had that mini chorus, and I still have it in my feed on Reverb
Okay.
because I've wanted one at one point.
The last and final review du jour. Taking out my headphones,
Duano.
not listening to
Review Danyo.
my friends.
Del Año.
This review du jour is by Capo 2. 5 stars. Wicked cool. Review in the United States on September 29th, 2018. When I opened the box, the first thing I thought was, this thing looks cool as ... It has a nice, heavy, bulletproof feel with nice looking knobs and screws. The graphics are pretty cool, but maybe a bit over the top for some. I bought it due to the vids I've seen online, and it sounds like more of an actual spinning speaker sound to me than many of the other ones in this price point, which seem more like a chorus tremolo pedal disguised or marketed as a spinning speaker. I was going to get a different one until I saw some of the vids. New paragraph. This one is way more versatile, at least to my untrained ear. I've only played with it for maybe 1 to 2 hours or so far, but will definitely keep it on my board. It's certainly a fun pedal to play with a one, and I don't expect to get bored with it anytime soon. 3 different positions for vintage, modern, rotary. Modern is a bit wild for me. Sounds like a flanger set on high spin, but the other 2 settings sound fantastic to me. Sounds like you can get a convincing Stevie Ray tone with it.
Can we start guessing yet?
He like froze up at
So-
the end there.
Oh,
Can see, yeah.
I think it's one of those.
Oh.
I think it's one of those Digitech pedals. Is it Digitech?
It is Digitech.
Yeah. Is it the one that has like the clown on it?
Ooh.
Oh, the bad robot?
What?
It's like a stylized
the
clown. It
robot
has like
one.
playing cards on it and stuff.
Yeah,
Like a Jester
it's like
Joker?
it's like
Jester
the-
Joker. Uh-huh.
Is that the right
called,
pedal though?
It's called
You're
the
definitely
Carnival.
very warm.
I don't know what it's called, but I know that's the pedal.
Okay.
That is
What
the
color
pedal,
is it?
right?
It's
It's
like
the red.
silver.
It's red.
It's
isn't it?
red.
I don't think
red.
anyone's gonna, because I don't know the name of it. Does it have anything to do with Leslie
Joker. The Joker.
No.
Smoker,
The Spinner.
Midnight Toker?
The Curly Q. Whirly gig.
Man, I knew exactly when he said it was heavy and it had crazy graphics. I was like,
Oh,
oh yeah,
yeah.
it's those Digitech pedals.
Good
Because they're
call.
Are they-
have you had any of them?
Are they known for being super heavy?
I don't know if they're known for that, but they are super heavy. I've had a couple of them, and it's
Mhm.
insane how heavy they are.
That's interesting. What do
They're
you know why?
small.
Like,
I mean, the enclosure is just really thick.
Yeah.
so it's like
a custom.
'cause
It's
like
not
a
like
standard size,
It's not a standard enclosure though.
but
They're
yeah, but
like
it's
because most of
standard
them are like
shape and
aluminum,
size.
but they're
Kind
heavy.
of.
Like,
They're actually a little bit bigger than they
like
look.
how MXR pedals are heavy like that too.
Yeah, yeah. So they're very heavy.
Huh.
So it's like the same series as the I had the delay and the reverb at different times.
It's the.
I'm never going to get the name, but I described
don't
it very
know the
well,
name
so I
of
get a
it.
half point.
Unless Aaron
I
guesses it.
I can't think of the name.
Does it have
Correctly.
vibe in the name?
It does.
Una something?
Oh, I would have never guessed that.
What is it?
It's
Ventura Vibe.
Ventura Vibe. I wonder if like Leslie was based in Ventura or something like that.
Yeah, maybe.
Aaron, what was the bong company that had the
Bong?
the Joker on it?
I don't know.
Okay.
You're like a company that made actual bongs?
Yes.
Oh, I have no idea.
Oh.
Sorry.
Oh yeah, and it even said it had the 3 settings on it. I wonder why it's called Ventura Vibe. Weirdly, there's another. Let's see here. There's another. Oh, is it because they have vents on them?
Is it graphics? Is that what you're thinking of?
There's another pedal called the Micro Vent that's also a Leslie, like a rotary speaker simulator.
I think that's why.
Because it's like because the speaker has a bunch of vents on it.
Oh,
Oh.
that makes sense. What's the other one called?
Micro Vent.
Oh,
Aaron, did you
weird.
just Google bongs?
Or is it
I
because of
googled? Yeah, Joker bong.
Joker bong?
Joker Bong?
I googled bong company Joker.
See, I'm wondering if they were like attempting to do that, and I'm wondering if graphics. Now I want to know this.
The graphics were like all over the place for those. They were all. I think they were designed by tattoo artists or something. They have that look to them.
Location. Made in
Sure,
America. 1988. Okay, but please tell me Ventura. Please tell me Ventura.
Are you saying that they're like
I'm thinking like Leslie might have been
referencing?
like if it was like well known that Leslie was based out of Ventura, California or something like that.
That's what I'm wondering.
No, apparently
That's
it was
what-
like
You're talking
oh,
about bongs, though.
No, we're
I
talking about the
know.
pedal.
It's the logo though. It's a similar logo.
Oh.
But
But that's like a very generic logo.
I know. I don't think it has anything
it?
to do with the bong
Yeah.
company. I think you're chasing rabbit trails there that don't need to be chased, if you know what I mean.
Maybe.
Last time I saw the victim, he wasn't a victim, if you know what I'm saying.
Business is CBS.
Mesa, Arizona.
Why is
Well, he was based in like it says
Mesa.
Barker Brothers.
Mesa.
I wonder what Ventura means. Anyways,
It's like a cool place
Thanks
where
for
people are
friendship.
cool.
I mean, is it cool?
I mean, it's a cool place where people are cool.
Are you sure of that?
I mean, no.
It's right by where it's like over west of LA, isn't it?
Ventura is like north of LA.
It's
The
definitely
only thing
considered
west
greater
of LA
Los Angeles.
is like the ocean.
Okay, I just looked it up on a map and it is west of LA, Aaron.
I think honestly, it's the spot in the movie American History X.
Go look
the
where Ventura is.
neo-Nazis live.
It's like slightly
No,
north.
they're
and
not in
very
Ventura.
west.
They're not from Ventura. They're from Venice.
Okay, sorry. It was a different VLA word.
It's a different VEN city.
Venice.
I'm pretty sure American History X.
So
is
I
a
had-
Venice speech.
I had a no motive. I went and saw
No
a
motive.
concert. I can't remember. It might have even been like an MXPX concert, weirdly. But No Motive played.
Mhm.
You guys remember No Motive?
I remember
They
the
were-
name. Yeah,
they were a
without it,
punk
they don't
band.
have an E, right?
Yeah. They were from Oxnard, and one of their
Oxnard.
T-shirts was just like some sun graphic, and then it said Oxnard on it. And I didn't even know that was a city.
Oh.
You're
I had
like,
like no idea. I just got the shirt because it looked cool at the concert, you know.
You know that
balls.
that song, that Lonely Island song about the semicolon.
Yes.
I love that part.
Oxnard.
Take him somewhere that you've never been. Oxnard.
Oxnard.
Make you lick a bull's nut. Oxnard. So funny. Well, folks, 2020 has been a terrible year.
It has.
Lots of people have had tragedy in their life, and that sucks. And that sounds flippant, but it really does suck, and I feel bad. And yet, we soldier on. So thank you for being with us. We hope we brought some joy into your life throughout the year. And we hope that you can continue to send us money. And if you haven't been sending us money, you can start sending us money.
Honestly, okay, but for real, I'm gonna say
Send us
this.
some of that freaking stimulus money, guys. Don't
Yeah.
be selfish.
Yeah, you guys, you're hearing this, and you're getting a stimulus check as you're hearing this.
Stimulus.
Stimulus. Okay, but for real, I like.
You almost made me spit out my drink.
I've told these guys some of the moments in my life in this last year that have made me forget the world the most have been podcasts. And some of you have told us that we help you dance to remember, and some of you have told us that we help you dance to forget.
And we hope we can help you save the last Dances with Wolves.
and we hope that you can hunt for Red October Sky. Did I do that one?
No.
Dang it.
What was it?
Goodwill Red October
for
Sky.
October?
No,
You know
Hunt
what
for
would
Red
be,
October
you know what's
Sky.
better is or Hunt for Red October burn after reading.
Yeah.
No,
Or
no.
Yes, it is better.
Goodwill.
It's better by Aaron's standards, but also more confusing.
That's true.
Goodwill Hunt for Red October is better.
You
Period.
left out ing. It's hunting. It's not called
Shut up,
Goodwill
Aaron.
Hunt.
I don't like that you are making up the rules for this game because
The rules
The
are very
sounds of the
simple.
I had
words.
one. I think I had one for Goodwill Hunting too. Oh, maybe not.
hunting.
The rules are very simple. The
Goodwill
Goodwill Hunt
Hunting-
English patient.
Hunting
Or
for
Goodwill
Red-
Hunt English patient.
No.
Yes, Goodwill,
Goodwill
Hunt
Hunt-
English
It
patient.
doesn't
Goodwill
make
Hunt-
sense.
Goodwill
It
Hunting
does.
Glorious Bastards.
Goodwill Hunt English
There we go.
patient.
There we go. Cole said it. Say it again.
No, mine's worse. Aaron's is better because you don't say hunting, you say hunting. English. It's the same sound, Phil. You're hung
Goodwill
up on the
Hunt
spelling.
English patient.
It's not about spelling, it's about how it sounds.
Yeah, you don't think about how it sounds.
Inglorious bastard. That's how I say that word. Inglorious.
No, you say
bastards.
in.
I mean,
in.
I did do the Shining Glorious Bastard, so
Yes.
Yeah.
You should have done the
Yeah.
Shine English patient.
I should have. The Shining English patient is the ultimate
It's the
form.
superior. It's the superior form of the art. Thanks for
Anyway,
friendship,
we
though.
appreciate you guys and girls and men and women and everyone else. We
Yes.
just appreciate you for who you are. And thanks for friendship.
Thanks for friendship. And,
Thanks for
when we
And
say
Happy
friendship-
New Year. 2020 can suck my butt.
Can?
Well, it can't. Soon it
No, it
cannot
can't.
because it will be dead.
Yes.
Dead things cannot suck butts.
Yikes.
That's the
That sounds
title of my
terrifying.
memoirs. Dead things cannot
Dead,
suck butts.
dead men suck no butts. That's mine.
Dead things suck no butts.
Oh my gosh.
This has been the Gear Slum, except no substitute. For Phil Eisenhower and Cole Duke, I'm Aaron Abubo, signing off.
And
We'll
for
see you
Aaron
next
Abubo,
year.
This is Cole Duke.
And for graphics bongs coming out of Arizona.
Mesa, Arizona, the
Mesa.
greatest place on
Mesa.
earth.
Hey, that's where I was
Mesa.
last week.
From Metha, Arizona.
Kind of a
Mesa,
kind of a dump.
Arizona.
Yeah, it's just like a not amazing suburb of Phoenix.
Exactly.
Anyway,
Thanks
thanks
for
for friendship, folks.
Mhm.